Hi, this is Julie with Bluebird Garden Designs, and I'm going to be planting some bulbs today, some tulips. It is December 23rd here in Southeast Michigan. I'm a zone 5B to a 6. Earlier today it was about 50 degrees and super sunshiny. Now it's raining and getting colder. That's the way it goes. So good bulb planting time. I'm doing it in these urns. They're rather small urns, about 1 foot by 1 foot. Got one back here that I've already planted with the bulbs. And I'm gonna do a mass planting where I'm gonna put the bulbs in here, and they're gonna be really, really close together. And then I'm gonna cover up with the soil mix. I got these urns from Facebook Marketplace. There was a older gentleman and his wife who were selling them. They were moving to Florida. A beautiful yard, and I'm sure they had wonderful, wonderful gardens. And I got these urns from them. He insisted that I keep the soil that was in there. I'm sorry, I'm kind of watching my dog over here too. Got a Great Pyrenees puppy a few days ago, and so far she's just sticking with me, so that's good. Her name is Polly. Polly Wally Doodle. So he insisted that I keep the soil. He said it's really good soil. He makes his own potting mix like I do. But he had plants in here. And so I got rid of the plants because they had died and they were annuals. And the plants that were in here, predictably, takes the nutrients out of the soil into the plant so it can grow. So once the plant is gone, a lot of those nutrients are gone. So I took a lot of it out, and I'm going to put some of my own garden mix that I do in it. And I'm also going to add a little bit of bulb fertilizer. I usually like to use the bulb tone. There's a whole line. There's bulb tone, tomato tone, rose tone, things like that. But where I went to at the garden center today, where I went, they did not have that because it is almost January. It's the end of December, and people don't usually plant bulbs around now. So, but I'm sure I'll be able to find them for next year. I don't live far from a main road. It's a 35-mile-an-hour road, but a lot of people go a lot faster. So I am thinking that the audio on this might not be very good. If it isn't, I will just dub over it, I guess, is what you call it. So let's get back to here. So the bulb tone, the Vigoro. At least that's what I call it. It says about 1 tablespoon per square foot. And so I am going to do a couple, and a little bit more on the bottom. And I'm going to mix it in. Now remember, this is where the bulbs are going to be way down here, not on the top. But I will add a little bit more to the top and kind of work it in. Okay, so what I have from the Holland Bulb Company, I have... They're called Irene Parrot Tulips. Parrot Tulips are a little fringy on the outside of the petals, and this one is orange with a teeny tiny bit of white, and then up through the middle, it's a little purpley. So I'm really excited. I think against this black pot, it would be really, really striking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the bulbs. So here are the bulbs. This is the top, and you see there, that's the root. So that goes down. Leave the paper on. If it comes off, no big deal. And we are going to start placing them around. I'm going to move this back so you guys can see it a little bit better. This one. So if you get one like this that has one here and one here, go with where the root is and plant the root down. When the soil starts getting warm, they'll know which way to go. Absolutely. So, like this one, the paper's coming off. It's okay. No biggie. And now, on the bag, or the instructions for the bulbs, it says 4 to 6 inches deep, which might be there. And like 4 inches apart, which we're not going to do that. We're doing this mass planting because I want these to come up and just be one big clump of all the same color. I go back and forth with mixed colors versus mass planting of one kind or one color. And this year I'm just, for these 2 pots anyways, I will do that. I have another bag. They came 10 in a bag. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I will show you in the comments below. So even these in the pot are so pretty, and they're symmetrical. It really feeds into my A-type personality with organizing and having things, you know, just so. It's just pretty. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. So I started my garden design business just this year, in the fall, in Michigan, during a pandemic. Probably not the best idea. But teaching just wasn't there for this year. I was a preschool teacher for more than 20 years, and with COVID and the changes and everything, it just wasn't going to work out for me. So, I'm 51 years old, starting a new career, and my dog's chewing on some plastic. Polly Wally, come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to the people. I am really mass planting them. So these are going to be absolutely gorgeous. So here, so let's count how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in here. And now I'm going to take my bucket with my soil and dump it on top. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that fertilizer, and I'm going to put it on the top, and I'm going to work it down. So as it's growing, it's going to get some nutrients. And that's it. I'm going to put it in the corner on my front porch. And when springtime comes, I'm hoping to have a bunch of orange tulips. So thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to my channel. I am also on Facebook with Bluebird Garden Designs. I am on Instagram with Bluebird Gardens 2020, and YouTube Bluebird Garden Designs. And I think that is it for this time. So happy planting, and don't forget, go play in the dirt.